this broadcast, however. So if you do not want to catch up, you only have to go as far back as Tuesday. So this is now, I think, the 4th or 3rd stream. Because then you can like kind of engage with the player as he's playing, right? So sorry. If you want, I could restart the game once I finish it the first time. I can let you know when I'm restarting it, and I can kind of try and redo my impressions to make it look like it's it's me doing it again the first time around.
I'd expect to see someone by now. It's getting started.
New Game Plus. Thank you for the follow, Sidekick Armadillo. Thanks for the follow, dude. New Game Plus. Well, if this game has a new game, if there was a New Game Plus, I would do it again. And this time I could probably try it on grounded mode.
Have you ever been on one of these?
So,
what, university?
Whereas at the moment I'm doing it on hard mode, but
no, not as a student.
Does it? Okay, I'm not even checked. So I haven't obviously finished the game, so I haven't experienced
Sarah
that
when I was
yet.
pretty young.
So what you said? How was the beginning scene with Sarah? Okay.
Were you married?
For a while.
What happened?
Okay.
Too much?
Too much.
Well, the beginning scene with Sarah was pretty fucking hectic. It was really scary. You know, playing as Sarah, and then, you know, like seeing, because, you know, she goes to sleep and then she wakes up and shit has hit the fan, and walking through the house, you know, knowing that something's wrong, not quite sure what's wrong. It kind of had that, like, Gone Home feel. Because Gone Home, I think, was a game that kind of had that similar feeling to it, where you know something's wrong, you don't know what's wrong, and then just explore the house. So the whole beginning bit with Sarah was cool. And then when she got whacked, dude, man, when, you know, because then you start playing as Joel and you're escaping with Tommy, and all this is from the perspective of Sarah, and then the game just kind of, like, just whacks her, and it's like, damn, that was pretty brutal. So, The Last of Us 2 coming out soon. Well, surely it's coming out this year, right? They can't delay it for too long, and if anything, they're going to bring it back. They're going to bring it in time for the PS5. Maybe that's what they're hoping. Maybe they've delayed it because they've gone, you know what, we may as well just make it a PS5 game. They'll do a PS4 game, of course. They're not going to, but maybe they want to buy them some time for a PS5 as well, so they can get the PS5 version. Yeah, it's got to be this year. They can't bump it to next year. Not when it was ready to be released so early in the year. You know, we're here. If there was no coronavirus, this game would have been coming out in March. So, you know, publicly they've blamed it on the fact that they can't get the discs out to all the countries for physical release. So, you know, maybe this is something that Sony will see as an opportunity to go, okay, maybe we can just hold the release until it comes out at the same time as the PS5 at the end of the year, maybe. Or maybe they're trying to find a way to turn this into a positive for them. So they've gone, okay, well, we can't sell it because, you know, we can't get the discs into all the countries. So now we may as well turn this into an opportunity to release it with the PS5, because what else can they do, right? So okay, I'm just doing, sorry for anyone who's bored by all the exploring. I like to explore shit and just find anything. So we have to jump over there, which means that we're not going over there for now. Have you heard any of Ellie's puns? Oh yeah, she's been doing her jokes all throughout the game. She's been very funny, Ellie. I'm loving Ellie. She's my favourite character in this game so far. Well, to be fair, there hasn't been many characters that this game has kind of thrown at you. But Ellie is definitely the best character. She's so funny to listen to as well. Reading the joke book. She's a much better companion than Boy from God of War. So, ooh, here we go. Some fireflies. Firefly pendants.
Better.
What else have we got? Yeah, all the things she says that she does. Yeah, I know. It's so funny. I did love the whole ice cream truck as well. When she came across the ice cream truck and she was just like, what the hell's this? Oh, it's an ice cream truck. We use this to deliver ice cream. And she's just like, the fuck? You guys are weird. Because, and that's when it hit me when I remembered that, you know, because this zombie apocalypse has happened 20 years ago. and Ellie's only 14, so she was born into this world already, so she doesn't know anything about the previous world, so before the zombie apocalypse. Because these zombies have been around for her entire life. So, because there was a 20-year time jump from the beginning with Sarah to now. And Ellie's only 14 years old, so... Yeah, to think that, you know, she doesn't know what ice cream trucks are. She doesn't know a normal world. So I guess coming across different things and seeing her react to all these different things is pretty cool.
Yeah, that looks like a way in.
Seeing things from her perspective, which what we perceive to be just completely normal things, and she's just like, you know, the hell is this? Have I played The Walking Dead? No. No, I haven't played The Walking Dead, the Telltale games. No, I haven't. I have got them on my, like I bought them. I think, did we get season 2 for free? Or maybe we got season 1 for free through PS Plus a couple of years ago. And then I ended up buying number 2 because I had it for like $6 during a sale once. So I ended up buying, so 2 to have with 1. And they're just sitting there, but I haven't played them, no. So, they are so good. Okay, so I should... Well, because I haven't seen the Walking Dead TV series, so I guess that's why I never really tried to, like, play the game, because I hadn't really seen the show, so I've got no connection to the Walking Dead. Like, you know, I haven't seen the show, don't really know much about it except it's a zombie show. So... But, yeah, well, I can get around. I'll get around to playing them. Okay, so it's like its own original story. Cool. So you don't have to watch the show to play the games? Yeah, fair enough. Cool. Well, that's cool then. So, alright, what are we doing with this bin? We're moving it so someone can climb up somewhere. So where are we climbing? Oh, well, that's right. We're climbing up to this window, aren't we? We're pushing the bin here. No.
It's rusted shut. I'll have to find another way.
Okay, so the bin can go
Maybe
here.
we can
And
get
I'll,
over it.
yeah, I know. I'll get the bin, I'll move it across, and I'll jump over the fence. Or over the gate. So, yeah, I haven't played The Walking Dead. I've also got, I mean, okay, hold on. That's a little bit of a lie. When I said I haven't played The Walking Dead, I mean, I haven't played, like, the first 2 seasons. I did have to... Oh, okay, so I guess we're not actually jumping over the fence. We're just going to break through the fence.
What I had in mind, but
It'll do. Yeah, I played, I've missed out on the entire rest of her story from the beginning, so, so at least if I am playing The Walking Dead 1, Season 2, and I think whatever else falls in the middle, that'll be the first time playthroughs. So, yeah, no, it gets hard, because you sometimes, you know, you have to review games, and, because over the years, you know, reviewers come and they go, right, so... We might have had someone who reviewed the first few seasons, and then they might have left, you know, for when the last game came out, and then we didn't really have anybody else who had played them. So it was kind of like, well, someone has to play it, and you've got like 3 or 4 days to get it in. So, for example, so then you just don't really have time to kind of do the lead up. With some games though, when they give it to me, if I've got time to do the review,
give me your hand.
then I can go back and replay. Like with Batman. The Telltale Batman. They gave me season 2, and I was able to get through season 1 over the course of like a week or so, because the season 2 Batman didn't require the reviews didn't need to be in as early as what The Walking Dead needed to be in by. So,
Hello?
Are you planning on playing the DLC to this game? Probably. I think like when it comes to that sort of stuff, like. I think you're better off playing it in the order that it's released, right? So, the game would have come out first, the DLC would have come out after everyone's already finished the game, so then you go back and play the prequel. It's kind of like the Star Wars rule, when people ask, you know, which order do you watch Star Wars in? And it's like, well, just watch it in the order that they came out. Because that's how everybody else watched it. And then on the rewatch, then you can play it in whichever order, because you already know the game at that point. You know the story now, it's going to go. So... yeah, well then, no, definitely. I'll play the DLC. Definitely.
Here we go.
Because I assume that when I buy, like, remasters and all that, it just comes with everything. So, flamethrower, what have we got? Reload speed. I don't know if I'll probably use it a little again. Reload speed's cool. We'll do this one here. I don't use the revolver enough anymore. I used to use it, but I think the El Diablo's a better gun now. And the Shorty's my other pistol, so...
Well, there we go.
To use the bow, but I just haven't been enjoying it. When we've had certain, you know, like... I haven't been enjoying it. Like, trying to aim at, like, long distance and stuff, and having to, like, worry about the bend on the arc, just hasn't been... I don't know, it hasn't been fun for me to use. So, I've been trying to use it within fights, and I think I've only hit one target. Probably missed, like, 11 other times. So, naturally in video games... yeah, naturally in video games, I can't use... like, I'm shit when it comes to using ranged weapons. So that goes for guns as well. Like, the only reason I just can't play shooting games is because of the fact that I cannot aim for shit. And even in The Last of Us, there's been, like, so many funny moments where I've had a guy up in close range and I've missed him with a shotgun blast right up close. And you can't miss with a shotgun blast because it does such widespread damage. But I've missed him because, yeah, I don't do well with fast-paced shooting. And so the bow, I think, in that regard, is just a little bit too slow. Like for me, where I can't quickly pull off a shot, I have to, like, kind of aim and line up the shot first. And doing so, I generally get killed before I get to fire off the shot. So I guess it's practice, right? I need to keep practicing with the bow and arrow, and it's such overpowered that if you can use it right in this game. Yeah, I probably just need to practice with the bow and arrow. I'll tell you what, we'll practice with it. The next few fights I do, I will inexistent, like Tess. Exactly. So Tess annoyed the fuck out of you too, because Tess annoyed the fuck out of me. In the early stage of this game, when you have Tess and she does nothing, and she just does fucking nothing, doesn't help you with anything because she just shoots at the wall. I agree. That's not a dig because Tess can't aim, and I'm like Tess. I can't aim for shit either. So there's a reason why I like RPG games, is because RPG games, they generally revolve around a sword and shield, right? Sword and shield games. Or I guess, like, what do they call them? Swords and sandals? Those type of games. Those are the ones I kind of like, because you can't miss with the sword, right? Give me Skyrim, give me The Witcher, give me... you know, Horizon Zero Dawn was hard for me, because when I went into that game, I kind of wanted to go in using the melee spear.
We'll probably just...
and you know, I guess the way that Horizon was sold to me was like, oh, you can use the spear and you can use the bow and arrow. But after playing it for the first stream, it became pretty quick. Like I quickly realized you can't use the spear as your main weapon. Like, the game has to be played with the bow and arrow as the main weapon. So that was a bit of an eye opener, I guess, because I kind of went in expecting just to use the spear, never have to use the bow and arrow, and then that kind of changed. So, and you'd think after finishing Horizon Zero Dawn, I'd become a better aim, but I did not become a better aim. Tess had street reputation though. Well, yeah, she had street rep, but she certainly didn't show her shooting rep. You're looking at her, I mean, you saw her in the first few instances against monsters, and you thought, how have you survived this far into the game? How have you survived for 20 years? You know, they did the 20-year time jump, and you know, Joel's made it this far with Tess, and you look at her and go, how have you got in here when you can't shoot for shit? So, anyway, we've got a rag we can use. Let's make a Molotov, so we can at least pick up this rag. Cool. Plot armor. I know, plot armor. That's exactly why. I know. It's kind of like you see that in God of War as well. I don't know. Have you played God of War, the new one, with Kratos and his son Atreus? think we're done here now, aren't we? No? Okay, well then I'll say no more, but that's another game where he... Basically, Atreus has plot armor. But yeah, no, say no more. Won't spoil it in case you one day want to play it. So... Alrighty. What's this? There's a circle here for... Ooh. I wouldn't have read that if I knew it was going to initiate a cutscene.
Nothing useful.
Ain't nothing here but a bunch of medical mumbo jumbo.
Oh my god.
I don't get it.
Don't initiate a
Looks
cutscene.
like they all just packed up and left in a hurry.
It's going to initiate a fucking cutscene.
Maybe not all of them.
Come on.
Stay close.
Yeah, just don't lock me out of this area. Let me look around here first. Okay. But yeah, now going back to the fact that I can't aim for shit. That's why I kind of stick to games with swords. Or like the Final Fantasy games. Because you don't have to aim. It's all about using your fucking sword. Hack and slash games. Like the God of War games. That's, you know. They're all hack and slash. That's my type of game. Anything that puts a gun in my hands, I suck at it. Okay. Alright, we got that door we could open. Oh, is that where we have to go, Ellie? Cool. Well, then I won't go there. So what's some of your favourite games, Sidekick Armadillo? What are some of your favourite games to play? Or favourite games of all time? Get played. Do you prefer watching like people's reactions to the game, or... I'm curious. And the same goes for The Walking Dead, how you watched it 30, 40 times. Like, do you watch it because the story's really good, or do you like to see people play it because you like to see their reactions to certain bits, or... do you watch it to like learn new tips and stuff about a game, or... We picked up a recorder. Kind of was hoping that recorder had some footage on there, but didn't look like they had any footage on there to use. Oh, I don't want the bottle. No, no, no. Did I pick up the bottle? I kind of wanted the brick. Yeah, I want the brick. Ugh. I keep forgetting. There's a bottle. Don't pick up the bottle because it'll drop the brick. Not that I want him to walk around with a brick in his hand, but just put it in your backpack. Yeah, I love the reactions, love chatting, and I love to see every possible way a game can be played. Yeah, fair enough. So you want to kind of see how different people approach the same situation, but approach it differently. And see if you can kind of like learn something new about it maybe. Yeah, no, fair enough, I can see that. Well, honestly, that's why when I play, like, I like to enable the backseat gaming. Because, you know, I want people to come and tell me different ways to play, or, you know, give me strategy tips or ideas here on how to, you know, take on certain parts of the game. And especially if I'm like really struggling to get past a certain bit, or there's something that I'm not seeing and someone else might see for me. Oh, I don't want that bottle. I want the fucking chips in here. And he picks up the bottle again. Come on, I want the brick. Bottle's useless. Hold up, where are we walking?
That's good, right?
Oh,
Find
so...
out where they went.
This is so weird, because I kind of was exploring over here. I saw Ellie came here, and I knew that, okay, I shouldn't come here because that's where Ellie's going to be, but it turns out I ended up coming here anyway, meeting her here. Man, there's so much shit to explore here, it's cool. Oh, wet bullets, that's what I'm after. See, I'm not really looking here for... I usually help if someone asks, otherwise I sit and quietly laugh to myself. Of course you do, yeah. Nah, that's fair enough. I'd probably be doing the same, right? I'd be that person who probably does the same thing, where I'll be in someone's chat, and unless they're asking for help, I probably wouldn't. I probably would just sit there and kind of just see if they can figure it out. Because, you know, there's also that part of it, right? Where you kind of like to see if people can figure shit out at the same time. And then you'll help them if you see them struggling for like 10, 15 minutes. Maybe you might go, alright, well, we'll help him out, but sometimes it's like, you know what, like, we'll see if you can figure it out, and then I'll help you. If you ask for it, then I'll help you. But I can see that. I can see the thrill of that. So, alright, I've already done this room. Cool, this is where I'm up to. Pills, pills, pills. Full life. Have I got pills to upgrade? Oh yeah, okay, we could do some upgrades. I want to upgrade my Shiv Master. So if a clicker grabs me, I can shiv him. That's what I want. Cool. We are going to max out Joel. Get him to the stage of being OP'd. I've played Until Dawn. I have played that, but I haven't played Detroit Become Human. Oh, dude, there's so many games I haven't played. I'm kind of like NSMPC Gaming, where who was in the chat earlier, where I took up streaming to kind of help me get through my backlog, because I've had so many games on my backlog for so long, and I just never really had time to play them, because I've been busy, because I used to work and whatnot, whereas now I don't work anymore, because the coronavirus made my job unemployed. So now I'm just here streaming. But I figured if I take up streaming, then I can't get lazy with getting through my backlog, because now I have to actually play it every night. Like, I can use the streaming to hold myself to the games, so that way I have to play them. So, and you know what, like, I've only been streaming for like just over, I think, just under 4 weeks now, and I've already played through Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm playing through The Last of Us. I played through God of War, finished the game on that one as well within that 4-week period. So so yeah, already 3 games in 4 weeks that I've been able to kind of get through. Now, God of War I'd already played prior coming into it, but still, like, it's a game that I did stream for a week or so and got to the end. I haven't 100% of it, but that's fine. Detroit has like a lot of different like endings for scenarios and whatnot. I played it because yeah, I do like those kind of games where you can choose your own adventure type of thing. Or that thing just fell over. That's not cool.
Clickers don't hide.
Yeah, like I like games that are like choose your own adventure style games. But like I loved Until Dawn. I thought that was pretty awesome. And especially because I love horrors as well. That's the other part of it. So, oh, you started and finished this game in one 13-hour sitting. Fucking hell. Like, I'm really fucking slow. I know that. That's why I have a huge backlog. Because I'll get a game and I'll play the game. I have no. I'm trying to find every secret, but I'm sure I've missed stuff in those. Because I've been, you know, so because of that, I'm sure that in those quiet moments of the stream, I've definitely missed this stuff. Oh shit! Monkeys. You did say the monkeys come back. That's so funny.
Clickers.
Yeah, at least they're not clickers.
Yeah. No fireflies either.
Um,
Well, maybe in all that research, they turned into fucking monkeys.
maybe they turned into monkeys. That would be pretty funny if they turned into
Search and
monkeys.
we'll find something.
Nah. I do love Ellie. You'll find out about them now. Okay, fair enough. So now we're going to find out about the monkeys. We'll find out why they're here. Let me guess. The monkeys are the Firefly members who have turned into monkeys. What Ellie said was true. Ooh, pendant. All these monkeys are some of the students who they probably put some antidotes on for the monster cure, and and one of the side effects was they turned into monkeys. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Or they've been using these monkeys. See, there's cages here. They've been using these monkeys to infect them with the zombie virus to try and find a cure for it. And that leads me to think that these monkeys are normal, but we're going to encounter some really fucked up monkeys where they couldn't cure them. That's what do you reckon? We're going to see some zombie monkeys. Some monkeys that they tested on and haven't been able to fix up.
glad we didn't mess with them monkeys.
He didn't say where they went.
I know, let's just keep looking.
Yeah, it plays out of the controller, but I thought it also plays out through the headphones. I'm listening to the game through the headphones, so everything is coming through. Like I can hear Ellie, I can hear Joel, I can hear... Oh, so it comes through the controller. What, it doesn't actually come through the headphones? That's lame. They could have at least put on the same audio track as like the rest of the game, so you can hear it through here. Weird. Anyway, whatever. So basically the lab recording basically states that these monkeys, we're going to have some really fucked up zombie monkeys to fight. No, don't light the bottle. Just get a gun out that's like not going to be fucking threatening. Ooh. This is the point of no return. We're not getting back. That door's going to close behind us and we're not going to be able to get back. Ooh.
You're looking for the fireflies.
See? That recorder comes through here.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm dead.
Don't know why the other one
Or
couldn't.
will be soon.
I have to be fancy and make it come through the
Got me
controller.
some time to reflect. Been years that felt like we were... Fucking thing was a giant waste of time. I'm not gonna do this anymore.
Come on.
Looking for the others. They've all returned to St. Mary's Hospital in Salt Lake City. You'll find them there. Still trying to save the world. Good luck with that.
Do you know where that is?
Okay, so we're going to Salt Lake City. Huh?
Is it far?
It ain't close. I mean, on horseback.
These fireflies are leading us on a bloody goose chase, aren't they?
Fireflies?
Get down!
Yeah, it's because it's a cutscene. Yeah, they probably put the recorder audio track, like from the inventory, on a different track setting than everything else.
Don't
So
matter. We know where
I
to
don't
go.
know.
Let's get the
I mean,
hell
it's
out
not
of here.
something they couldn't have fixed and put on you know, on the same track as what goes through the headphones. But whatever works for them. Look, it's the only recorder I've come through in the game that has done that anyway, so we can live with that. Thank God for cutscene. Thank God for the subtitles. If there were no subtitles, I would not have any idea what that thing said. Because in saying that, the controller speaker here is not really loud. No, I'm a stealthy man. I do like to kill all of them, but I like to do that in stealth. In this game, anyway. In this game. So I do like to go around and kill every single monster. So if I'm in an area and there's like 6 monsters, I want to kill all of them, but I'll try and kill all of them without using bullets. Because ultimately, I'm a shit shooter. I cannot shoot for shit. So if Joel had a sword, and a sword that didn't fucking break, a rare mixture, man. Yeah, no. So for instance, like, you know, if we're playing like The Witcher or like God of War, yeah, no. I've got it all lined up. I used it to kill one of those big clickers before and it was pretty fucking cool. So where are we going? Am I getting back out of this area? Out of this room? Cool.
I'm not getting out of here.
The fuck are you? Fucker. Anybody else? The bloater. Yeah, the big guy that throws the big sandbags at you. Is that what they're called? Bloaters? Okay. I'm still learning the names of all of these things. So, but yeah, no, like, I've versed one of the bloaters before, and that flamethrower took me down like that. It was so great. So, I've definitely got the flamethrower handy, because, oh. See? Okay. Alright. What do we got? What do we got? We got 4 people. Ellie, find your own box to hide behind. Oh, got the shotgun. That's not gonna work. This one might. Still, no, exactly. Still, I don't have a really good memory, so it takes me a while to remember shit. And we're talking in terms of, like, you know, even just character names and stuff. You know, like, I think we played Horizon Zero Dawn. And I think it took me till the end of the game to finally get a grasp of how the story was going. That's alright, Ellie, you got this. Yeah, you got this, Ellie. So...
Thanks.
Oh, no shit. The amount of times I have to do recaps. Like, games that have quests in them. But yeah, I have a really horrid memory. By the way, I've been talking this whole time. No one's tried to kill us. These guys are just sitting there. No one's actually tried to kill us. No. I never ignore chat. I try to make sure that I talk to everyone in chat as possible. Of course, if there's a specific cutscene where someone says, no, this is an awesome cutscene, do not, like, get distracted. Like before, Over the Horizon said this is an amazing scene coming up. Then I kind of made a point to go, okay, I'm gonna block everything out, get to that scene, watch the scene, and that's it. So, here, Ellie, you go, because they can't see you, Ellie. See, now we can do stealth. Let's do some stealth. We'll see if we can last. Oh, there's some major shit coming up, so block everything and watch. Okay, goodbye, chat. Alright, I'll ignore chat then. Nah, it's alright. Well, I won't ignore chat, but I definitely take the point there, Glidus, in that when you're playing on stream... Okay, I grabbed him. Anyway, whatever. I went to grab him. Hey, dude. You glitched out. This guy fucking glitched. Nice. Good job, Ellie. What happened? Oh, do you have heals? Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore that quote, Armadillo. I do have heals, yes. I should heal myself. Could be a very significant watch, eh? Okay. Alright, see you, Gladys. Have a good one. Enjoy your Easter if I don't see you, because I won't be streaming over the weekend. So, have a good Easter, Gladys, and we'll see you next week. Oh, shit.
Let's do this.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't fucking shoot me. Hey! Yeah, get off. Get off.
Look, man. We can work something out, okay?
We're not working anything out. I'm killing you.
I'm begging.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of subtle moments that you miss. And you know what? Like, you probably miss them also, like, especially because, again, you're playing on stream. So it's kind of like, well, because you're kind of half paying attention to the game. So you end up, like, missing, especially the really subtle things. You know, you're probably more likely to miss them. Do you stream Over the Horizon or nah? Well, actually, no, I think you said earlier that you don't stream. Because you're, yeah, I think you said earlier you don't. Armadillo, do you stream? Recap time. Thank you for the recap, Armadillo. Can you run? Maybe this room might be good, because we can... Come on, dude. And there should be another one, because there was 3 of you. Actually, I'll use this axe, and I'll break it with the last 3 shots, and then I'll come up and get the other axe. Definitely. No one up here. Because I got busted before, I ran up the stairs, and the guy shot me. So you go hunting for him, fight him, and kill him after he tells you the fireflies. That's right, because Rob looks like, he looks like, Bronn from Game of Thrones. I thought. He kind of had a similarity to Bronn. Okay, see? They're there. Okay, come up the stairs. Come on. Ellie, did you get caught? Seriously?
Joel?
Well. Is that it? No, they haven't said it. They haven't said any of the lines. Oh, what's that? Is that someone downstairs? I don't understand what the point in upgrading the listening mode distance, increase the rating to listen mode. You upgrade that to max, and like here, you know there's more enemies, but you can't see shit behind the walls. And it kind of is like a wasted ability to me. Because you just get sit there going like, what are you listening for? Like, you have this ability that you just... Even at max, you can't see what, just around the corner. I guarantee if I walk out, there is a guy just around that corner and you can't see him through those walls who's in this mode. And it is a wasted ability that I've wasted all these points in. See, look at that! How... Like, he's right there. How can you not pick him up through the walls on a with a maxed out listening mode? Ah, whatever. He's not making noises. Yeah, I guess that's why they call it a listen mode, isn't it? Anyway. Yeah, kill Joel, I don't care. I want to play as Ellie, kill him. Oh, nice. I was joking when I said kill Joel. That was that was pretty funny. I did say kill Joel as a joke to the guy, and he actually gets stabbed.
What do you want me to
This
do?
is your time, Ellie. Oh. They listened, I know. It was fantastic. Fantastic timing.
Oh man. Joel?
Ah, it's alright, I don't need Joel. We'll play as you. Come on, Ellie, you can do this.
Okay.
Come on,
Ready?
let's play as Ellie.
1, 2, 3. Here.
Let's get to the damn horse.
They did fucking listen. That was so fucking funny. Like, I know it's not supposed to be funny. It's supposed to probably sit there going, he got stabbed. But like, look, narratively, you know, in terms of the story, right? Joel hasn't done a lot of things to make me like him as a character. I'm not really a fan of Joel. I like Ellie. I think she's a cool character. I don't think he's a cool character. So I'm kind of getting a little bit bored of playing as Joel. And I do want to I want to explore this world through Ellie's eyes. Because I think Ellie has a more interesting story to tell than Joel. So, man, if The Last of Us 2 is all about Ellie, that would be fucking exciting. I don't know, I just haven't... I don't know. There's been a few cutscenes where Joel has kind of rubbed me the wrong way. You know, he's kind of been a little bit of a... I don't know.
Joel?
He's been a little bit too, like, self-centered. And, you know, especially when he's here as, like, a father figure to look after a 14-year-old girl who is just... You know, it's not like she had any choice being trapped in this kind of a world. That makes me happy. Good. Ellie's our public character? Good. Good. Because I would love to play as Ellie. No, I think Joel strikes me the wrong way because of the fact that, like, he does come across as a little bit self-centered
Just stay here.
during some scenes in this game where he's just said stuff that's kind of, you know, like, not like he's blaming Ellie for the world that they're in, but it hasn't really been her fault, right? So, wait, can I do anything? Okay, Ellie can do it. Like, there was the bit where Joel was going to give Ellie up to his brother, and she kind of cracked her and went, but, you know, I want to be with you.
We gotta get you out of here.
And then he kind of did the whole, well, you don't know what I've been through because I lost a daughter.
Okay.
Forgetting the fact that, you know, she's a 14-year-old girl who's lost her parents, clearly. And, you know, yes, he's lost his daughter. And it's not like that's not tragic. I know it's part of his characterization, and that's fine. If that's part of the characterization I want to tell, that's fine. But I don't have to buy him as a character. And I don't have to enjoy him or the story he's telling. If by the end of the game he does get to a point where he does redeem himself to the end, that's fine. But if he doesn't quite get there, then I'd rather much play as Ellie and just watch her story play out through her as opposed to playing through Joel. So, look, up until that scene... Up until that scene with Tommy, I was okay with Joel.
Yes.
I was fine. He was just a
Then
normal
fucking
character
walk.
like you find in any other game. And then that scene with when he wanted to give up to Tommy, that kind of rubbed me up the wrong way a little bit.
Come
Where I
on.
kind of went, you know, Joel, you've been through so much with Ellie already throughout this, and what, now you're just going to give her up to your brother just
A little
because,
bit more, come on.
fucked, I don't know. So... Well, what do you mean? Do I not like him or not like him as a character? Well, what do you mean not like him as a character? I don't like the scenes he's had written for him. I don't like his dialogue. I don't like his personality that has been shining through the lines he's been given.
Joel?
I guess. I guess I wish he cared about Ellie a little bit more, especially because they have been through quite a bit. I mean, it's not like, you know, when you play something like God of War, for instance, right? Kratos does give the impression that he doesn't give a crap about his son. But that's Kratos. You know that that's his character by then. There's been 3 games prior to that where Kratos doesn't give a shit about anything or anyone, and he is a self-absorbed
Stand up.
individual.
Sure, we're on.
Well, yeah, I don't like his character, yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, well, if that's how you define it, then yes, I don't like his character. In terms of,
Come on.
you know...
There you go.
Anyway, seems like Ellie's doing pretty cool here. Because Ellie's looking after him massively here.
Just get the horse.
All right. Can you get on?
I feel like, so when I played the last season of The Walking Dead, for example, I haven't played the other seasons of The Walking Dead, I've already established that, but when I did play the last season of The Walking Dead, right, like Clementine did have that compassionateness with the little guy, I can't remember his name, that she was looking after. And they're not related, she didn't
I think
ask
we're
for
safe.
him, he didn't ask for her, they didn't ask for the
Joel?
situation they're in.
Joel?
But she, at least, you know, like,
Joel. Here.
she strikes me as someone who would put her life on the line to defend him, right?
Get up, get up, get up.
Whereas Joel, I thought
tell me what
he
to do.
was that person who would put his life on the line to defend her.
You gotta
Up
get
until we
up.
got to that scene where he wanted to, I guess, pass over the buck to the brother. And then he refuted with the line of, well, you don't know nothing about me.